Good morning. Sunday, and cold. It was minus 25 this morning. I don't know what it is now because our thermometer was out in the sun, so it's read like minus 7, but it's got to be minus 10 or minus 15 still, so it's going to be in the shop today. The other day, these stupid little shifty balls that are on the gear shifts on the 4440 tractors, inside of them is plastic threads, and as you're shifting gears, if you're shifting a lot like we are making the feed bags, you're turning it all the time, and pretty soon the plastic threads wear out. So I hollowed it out, I put a nut in there, and then I filled it up with JB Weld. So hopefully that'll be better. It looks ugly, but I tried it already once, and I don't know if it was operator error. I wasn't operating it, but they broke it right away. Maybe I didn't have enough JB Weld, maybe I didn't let the JB Weld sit long enough, I don't know, but this will be better. Coming off a little bit of a few day cold, I guess. Got into the throat a little bit, but other than that, I feel pretty good. Other thing, the doorknob on the backhoe has been broken for a while, and I tried to find one, but that's impossible to do, it seems. So I bought this thing for a toolbox or whatever. Hopefully that works better. I'm gonna change that today, and then I think we had a voltmeter, yeah, right here. So another one of those voltmeter slash, no, that's a cigarette lighter. I tricked myself. Okay, there should be another box like this, and it's got a voltmeter slash cell phone charger USB port thing on it. So I was gonna put that in the side by side, but I don't actually feel like drilling holes in the dash of a $25,000 side-by-side just so people can charge their phone while they're out side-by-siding. Should be enjoying your life a little better than that. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in the backhoe, because if I get to that point today, I'm actually planning on taking it a little bit easier today, so I don't damage the throat anymore. Because I don't like these snuffleupagus issues that I'm having right now. So if I get to that, what the heck? Anyways, the back of those backhoes, they're a printed circuit, and they got these stupid connector deals in there, and lots of them get corroded off. So then your dash won't work, like volts or oil pressure or coolant, whichever one's corroded off. And I don't know what those little tabs are called, and I don't know where to get them. I don't think anybody does. So I'm thinking if I can put a new voltmeter on there, then I can take because the volt gauge is actually the only thing that works on the dash. If I can take the volt gauge, this will be easier when I take it out. The little tabs that connect the wires for the volts, if I can take them out and move them to the oil sender, maybe the oil sender will work again. But for now, I'm gonna try to fix this stupid door handle. So see, I can't even push it through anymore. This was another thing that I JB welded, and it lasted for like, I don't know, I think I could have made it last forever, but all the hands around here are a little more aggressive on stuff than me, and they think I wreck everything, so that's not true. But I will we'll get going on this. Okay, so I got the door handle off. Now, one thing about this old stuff and these style door handles is they are pretty much all the same. The only thing that's different, if you encounter this on some old machinery, is the length of this, I guess, a square stock that goes through. That's really the only thing that's different. So this is quite thick, and you need quite a long one to get through for all the hardware that was originally in there. On things like toolboxes and stuff like that, the stock is quite a bit shorter. So if you're, the only reason I waited to buy this is I didn't want the T-bar thing. I wanted just a handle, which I guess doesn't really matter. But so that's the only thing. So if you're like, oh man, my crappy door handle broke, you can actually I could switch this. See, this is another thing. Like, this will have square tubing in it, and it'll just be it'll just be quite a bit shorter than to go through the rest of this. Anyways, I'm gonna take this off too because this is loose, and I'll put something else on there as well. Interesting. So I'm only gonna do the one video. This is a 12,000 bushel bin of canola, and these are the ones we worry about the most, obviously. So I'll plug it in. Please wait. Now we gotta unplug it. Press log, and then page, and we'll be able to see. So nothing's really going up, nothing's really going down. The ones at the bottom go down, and that's because we've shoved this aeration ducting through the door, so it has like cold air can get right in there. You know, the cold air can go all the way down there and then start to go out. So the bottom two cool down a bit. Then what? You got the ones in the middle, they basically stay the same. We find not really until January does anything actually start to cool down in these big bins. So you can imagine, we combined this stuff around 25 degrees. That was the outside temperature that day. And then we stuck it in a big bin like this. So all piled up on itself, it doesn't cool down that fast. But the big thing you want to watch is that it's not heating up. It's hard to do all this stuff with one hand. Well, good evening. We got the door handle changed on the backhoe anyways, and I guess I was up messing with them waters. So we had the 5, the 4 for the bigger animals, and the 1 for the pigs. And I was pretty sure the pig one wasn't gonna give me any trouble. And when I went up there this morning, oh man, that got dark. When I went up there, this afternoon to check on all the critters, yeah, I was 4 out of 5 frozen, and the only one that was working was the one that we buried in the ground for the pigs. So that one will, I'm sure that one will be problem free. It's got enough dirt around it, acts like a insulation. The other 4, I got 3 out of 4 going. The one I'm not even gonna try to get going again because we only need, really we only need 2 going. So 3 out of 4 is good enough for now. And I got them pretty good. I went up, I got some more of that insulation out of that one salvage building the guy had up here, and I packed it in, and I, cause the one water, I had forgot all about it. I didn't even do it. It was just, it's funny, BP, he commented, he said, you're gonna have trouble with that water because it was just metal. Like all the old styrofoam had fallen out of it. And yeah, he was right, that one froze solid. But I got him anyways. I got him all thought out. It's one thing that makes keeping animals and all of this a lot easier is all the technology, eh? Like back in the day, those guys, you know, they didn't have an abundance of things like heat guns and extension cords all over the place and stuff like that. So everything was more of a struggle for them. Whereas for me, you just walk up there with a heat gun, 2-3 minutes, and it's all thought out. So worked out pretty well. Anyways, it's what is it? It's Sunday. It's about 4:30 now, but that's enough for the day. Anyways, I'm not even going to try to make feed today. And it's supposed to be warm all next week, so we'll go ahead and we'll wait for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we'll make feed then. So this is actually the first video I think I've filmed all with the GoPro, so I'm kind of interested to see. I've heard seen a couple comments about people saying if you film with your iPhone, it's just a shitty piece of shit video. I don't think so. I watch a lot of guys that film with their iPhones and they work just fine, but maybe the GoPro's the answer. So, as always, to those who watch, thank you, and we'll see you all on the next one.